This is On Point with Miss Britt, and I'm back, y'all. I hope y'all missed me, but it was time to come back. It's been a lot going on, so we're going to have to address some things. I know why some of y'all is here, because some breaking news dropped yesterday, and we're going to just jump right into it. And I see all y'all laughing, ha, 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 but we're going to address it real quick. So yesterday it was announced that the New York Giants signed Jon Jones to a 4-year contract for $160 million. So that's approximately $40 million a year. Yes, we did overpay him. And I am so pissed. And yes, I was going off yesterday. But I had to sit back and think, like, first of all, we had no choice, y'all. What else was we going to do? We can't pay no Lamar Jackson. We can't pay no Derek Carr. We dang on sure can't pay Aaron Rodgers, so we had to pay him because we still got to keep Saquon. And we still got to get more receivers because we ain't got nobody. So we had no choice but to sign him. And then on the contract, he's got $82 million guaranteed and then up to $35 million in incentives. And yes, we did overpay him, but you know, I had to sit back, put my feelings aside. The way the market is going with these QBs, everybody's getting that type of money now. And we had no choice because we just don't got the money to get somebody better. So we just gonna have to deal with him for at least 2 years and then see what happens. So I hope it don't bite us in the butt. I'm trusting our GM because for one, Showen came in after Dave Gettleman single-handedly destroyed this franchise, and now Showen is trying to clean up his mess. Okay, so we would have never even gotten this mess if it weren't for Gettleman. So that's So you know what? I'm just going to breathe. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's move on. The draft is next month. Who can we get in free agency? Because we need some receivers. And yes, I'm well aware. Last season, Jon Jones, he only threw for 15 touchdowns and had 7 rushing. Yeah, that I'm just like, and that was his best season. Oh, Lord, say a prayer for me. But like I said, we had no choice. We had to sign him. And then we put a non-exclusive franchise tag on Saquon for $10.091 million for the 2023 season. So at least but he can still entertain offers, so I'm hoping he not going to. Lord Jesus, because I swear I'm gonna be done with the franchise. But we had no choice. That's what we had to do. I'm trusting our GM. He came into a hot mess, so there's only so much that he can do. He's trying to rebuild and turn this franchise around, so I'm gonna trust in him and just keep it moving. Some other news that happens is the Ravens placed Lamar Jackson on a non-exclusive franchise tag for $32.4 million. And I find it very funny how all of a sudden other teams are not interested in him. Probably because they ain't trying to pay that. They're not trying to pay that money. Like I know the Commanders, they were front runners and trying to get him, and the Falcons and the Panthers, but they said, never mind now. So I mean, I feel bad for him because I'm like, y'all need to pay that man, but ain't no owners about to fully guarantee no contract like that. So, I mean, we'll see how that all plays out. And Aaron Rodgers, he has, I think it's today, he'll be sitting down with the Jets. So that's going to be very interesting. All I know is if he goes there, woo, they gonna be a top contender in my opinion. They got all the pieces. They just need a good, solid QB. So we'll see how that turns out. And then it was announced that Derek Carr, he's finalizing a deal with the Saints. So good for them. So we will definitely touch more on as like more stories break and free agency and all that. And especially the draft coming up. I'll do more videos and we'll go deeper in that. I just wanted to give a quick update and address the elephant in the room since folks want to come for me. Worry about your own quarterback, especially y'all one fans. Y'all one that spent all that money on that one. Make sure he ain't in no massage parlors. Next. Okay, so Jon Bones Jones made his UFC return after a 3-year hiatus. And he actually stepped up a weight class. So the main event of UFC 285 heavyweight division, Jones put Cyril Gane, which was the interim champ, in a submission within 2 minutes of the fight to take the win. So he just, put people on notice. I'm back. I never left. Let's get this thing going. And there are talks that his next fight will be, because he wants to solidify his GOAT status. His next fight will be against the two-time champion Stipe Miocic. So we'll see as details come out about that. Okay, also on the undercard for UFC 285, former UFC flyweight champion Valentina Shevchenko got upset by Alexa Grasso in the 4th round due to a chokehold. Shevchenko, she was the longest reigning flyweight champion. So she is calling for a rematch because she is upset that she done lost her belt. Then over the weekend, we also had, it was the women's conference tournaments this weekend. So the Big Ten champs are Iowa. They ended up beating OSU 105-72. Caitlin Clark had a triple-double. That was the first time in championship history. She had 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 17 assists. So good for her. I knew we weren't going to be able to stop her, y'all. I wanted it to at least be a close game, but once Caitlin Clark starts going off, ain't no stopping her. So then South Carolina, they won their 7th SEC tournament title in the past 9 seasons. They defeated Tennessee 84-58, keeping their undefeated streak alive. They have not lost a game this year. Zia Cook led the team with 24 points, and she was named the MVP, followed by Aaliyah Boston. She had 18. So right now, going into the women's NCAA tournament, South Carolina is the biggest threat. So far, can't nobody see them. So we'll see how that all turns out, because that's going to be a lot of pressure for them. So the Big East champs are UConn. They defeated Villanova 67-56. Aaliyah Edwards had 19 points and 15 rebounds. I know UConn in the beginning of the season, they struggled with a lot of injuries, so that's good to see them get back to where they are now. And it's perfect timing heading into the tournament. Virginia Tech, they won their first ACC championship in program history over Louisville, 75-67. Georgia Amore had 25 points and was the tournament MVP honors. And then Washington State, they topped UCLA 65-61 for the Pac-12 title. And Charlize Ledger-Walker had 23 points. And Belle Morekete, she added 21 points. And then Portland, they stunned Gonzaga 64-60 to win the WCC championship. Mays Burnham led Portland with 19 points. So they did announce the number 1 seeds for the NCAA women's tournament, and the number 1 seeds are South Carolina, Stanford, Indiana, and Virginia Tech. So we will see once those brackets come out. And I will be doing a video on brackets as well for March Madness. And I'm also going to be doing the men, even though I've been not really watching men lately. I've been watching the women more than the men. I'm just going to be honest with you. The men ain't doing it for me. And it's also bad that OSU ain't making the tournament. So I have not been motivated. I'm just keeping it real. The men's conference tournaments, they start tonight. And speaking of OSU, they play Wisconsin tonight at 6:30. And I won't be making the game because I got some other stuff I got to do. And I just don't want to put myself through the torture. And just another reminder, next month is Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight at T-Mobile, April 22nd. And matter of fact, they have a post-conference today. So make sure you don't miss that. And I will be talking more about that fight as it leads up next month. Also next month is the NFL Draft, which is conveniently in Kansas City this year. April 27th through the 29th. And I'll be talking about mock drafts and all that. And to be honest, I don't care about who everybody else is drafting. I may predict my top 10, I'm not sure yet, but I'm worried about what my team is drafting. I don't care about y'all. I don't. But it will be interesting to see who they take as the first quarterback on the board. I'm interested to see that, though. So we'll get more into all that. But I just wanted to say, y'all, I'm back. It's been too long. I needed a break. I'm happy that y'all stuck with me. And I'm going to continue to put out content. And we're going to dig more deeper into all this stuff that's going on. Because it's about to get real interesting. And make sure you follow my Instagram on_pointsports614. That is also my YouTube page. And make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next week. I'm out.